Good morning people, today we are going to be reviewing this, and this is the Autobrite 6 Steps of Detailing Sample Kit. So in here it is a load of small bottles so you can see what it's like, but in here you're going to get 12 items, and I got this from my local Halfords for £16, that's right, 1/6, which I think is pretty good. But if I go on the Halfords website and I type in Autobrite, this is all that actually comes up. You can get it from the Autobrite direct website, but it is £25. So if you are looking at this, maybe have a quick pop down to your local Halfords and you might find it on offer. So yeah, that being said, let's open it up and see what it's like. This is everything out of the box now, and I've set it up into its step procedures. So on the Autobrite stuff, there is a number on the bottom. So this is number 1, so you would do this first. Then this is number 2, so you would do that second. And then 3, 4, 5, and 6. And as you can see on the bottom, there is the 6, so you would do it last. And all of these bottles are 100 millilitres, as you can see here. Some of them have got spray tops, and then the other ones have got these push-up tops here. So you would just pop that up and squirt it away. This does have a spray top bottle that comes with it out of the pack, just coming out, it just has a normal top on it. And what is funny with all these, the multiple packs of like cleaning products, is that this is the only one that you can actually use on the inside of your car. When you're going, well, everyone spends so much time doing the outside, they forget about the inside, and so this is the only one. So I think that's quite poor that you get a detailing kit, kind of thing. As I said, I'm not a detailer, but a detailing 6 steps of detailing, and you actually haven't got anything in there to actually clean the inside of your car. So yeah, just saying. So let's go out to the car and we will start with number 1. So as per instructions, we're going to wash the wheels first, and I'm going to be using an orange bucket for this, but you can use whatever bucket you like. And I've just got a normal sponge, a tyre brush, a sticky innie brush, and then just a small, looking like a paintbrush kind of thing. And reading these, I think I might have been a little bit swindled here, because the wording on these are pretty much exactly the same. They are literally both tyre cleaners, so I'm not really too sure why I have 2. I might have got something wrong, maybe one does one that the other one doesn't, but from what I see, they literally do the same thing. Just the only difference is I can spray this one directly out of the bottle, and I have to dilute this one down. I'm not going to dilute it because I don't have anything small enough. I'm not wasting another spray bottle just for 100 millilitres. So I'm going to be using both of these neat. I'm going to be using this one on this side of the car and this one on the other side of the car. So as I said, with this one I can spray it directly out of the bottle, and it is proper lime green, and it smells quite nice as well. So what it says is to spray it, let it dwell for a couple minutes, and then scrub it all off. So it's been a couple minutes now. Now I'm just going to scrub the whole wheel. So I'm going to start with this brush and spray some onto that as well. And this says it should give you a high foam up. So we shall see. So from the instructions, as I said, all I can really see is that you use it the same. You just spray it directly on. The only difference is this can be diluted down, admittedly, but I'm not going to dilute it. I'm going to spray it neatly, and hopefully it doesn't peel off my alloy. So I'm going to spray it. This one sprays a lot nicer, to be fair, maybe because the other one's a gel. I'm going to spray this on, give it a couple minutes, and then, give it a good old scrub. It's been a few minutes now, and just to say, I did change the water in the bucket. It's just still a bit sudsy, So let's see how well this one, actually, that comes up quite nicely, actually. So that is all 4 wheels cleaned, and it's pointless me showing you the back ones because the front ones, where they're always dirty, isn't it? And I'll tell you what, that cleaner actually did quite a good job. The only issue I've got was that corrosion. Look at that. And that one. I mean, these wheels were refurbed by IKEA, might I add, when I bought it, so that's not very good, is it? But yeah, the cleaning capabilities were actually pretty good. Let me show you the other side. So here around the other side, and again, actually, the cleaning products did quite a good job cleaning that up. I want to show, look in there. Look at the bubbling up of the paint in there. I mean, look at that. Look at the flaking. Look, see it on the back there? See it flaked off? It's not good, is it? Come on, Kia, sort it out. But yeah, the cleaning products did pretty good actually, and they cleaned the tyres quite well as well. So let's move on to the next product. So I've jet washed it off now, and as I've made clear on this channel before, I am not a detailer, so therefore I don't really use pre-wash anyway. For me it's pointless. Other people may say, oh, it's really good, but to be fair, my cars aren't usually that dirty. Usually gonna let me know in the comments anyway, everyone always does. So I've used it, doesn't particularly do much for me, so I'm going to move on to the Purple Velvet Luxurious High Gloss Suds Shampoo. This should be fun. So obviously we're going to use a foam lance for this, and admittedly this isn't a snow foam, it is just a shampoo, but nevertheless I'm still going to give it a go. But because it has got some crazy dilution on there, so if you can see that, look, that says 1500 to 1, so it says 10 millilitres of this will go into an 18 litre bucket. So this should suds up really well, even though it's not a snow foam. So what I've got here is the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro, great lance, and I've got 300 ml of water going in without spilling any. And then I'm gonna put I'm gonna use a decent amount of this. I'm gonna use probably a third of this. Well, try to anyway. What did I do there? To put the sticker on there, I can't tell. So we've got about 330 ml in there, and it's a nice colour purple, and such high dilution ratios, it should be all right. But let's see how we go. That smells lovely. It smells like purple, actually. That's exactly what it smells. It smells like purple. Obviously it is quite runny because it isn't a snow foam, but I'll tell you what, that's not bad. Although, as I said, it has such high dilution ratios that it should be really sudsy anyway. But yeah, it's quite good. I'm just going to take this moment to say that on a few of my snow foam videos, if I'm cleaning off bird poo, I will say, oh, it gets it off better than other ones, and I get comments saying, oh, no it doesn't, you know, your jet wash should get bird poo off no problem. But that's not the case. In what you just saw there, I foamed up the top of my car and I jet washed it off with the pressure washer actually quite close. And if I show you closer up, you will still see that most of it is still on there, it's still on here, and it's still on here as well. So they're not all the same. Just to not being horrible, but I'm just being honest. They're not all the same, and some do better jobs at getting it off than others. Admittedly, this isn't a snow foam, so I wasn't expecting it to take it off straight away, but it should be able to take this off with the wash mitt, which is what we're going to do now. Right, so for the shampoo, and I used a third of the bottle on the lance, so squirt this. I'm going to use quite a fair amount of this, to be fair. So the sticky, there you go. So I've used about another third of the bottle, so then this should suds up really well because of that crazy ridiculous high dilution. 1500 to 1, 1500 to 1. So that is the car washed, and it is still wet. I've just dried this little patch here, but the rest of the car's got to be dried. And I think I have the same problem here as I did when I washed the wheels, and that is that the Purple Rain Fallout Remover and the Just Tonic Tar and Glue Remover are pretty much the same thing, albeit one might be stronger than the other. This is the stuff that smells like white spirit, and it usually does work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this one first, because I don't think this one is going to be as strong. And there's a couple black dots here that I can't really get off with the soap, so let me bring the camera a little bit forward, and if it works, you should start to see it run down. So with a clean microfiber cloth, I should be able just to wipe it all away, which I did get most of them. I've still got one here. Does that come off? No. There's one here as well. Does that come off? No. And does that one there come off? No, it doesn't. But this is just the tonic, and this stuff smells like white spirit, and this stuff will get it off because I've used this stuff before from other companies, and the smell is so obvious. So look, I don't even have to probably put this on a time lapse. If you just watch those dots, you'll see them start to run quite quickly. Like this black dot here, so the other one couldn't get that off. Now if I just literally just rub my finger over it, they come off quite easily. this stuff does work. You know, that's the same for every company's one. If it smells like white spirit, it will get it off your paintwork, basically. I am wiping this off, but what I am going to do now is jet wash this off, which you should do. So wipe it off if you can, but 100% you have to jet wash it off. So let me do that. I'm going to do this on half the car, and I'll leave the, on half the bonnet, and I'm going to leave the other side of the bonnet to see if there's actually a difference. And it's pretty simple. Apply a few blobs to your cloth and work it in. So let's see how it goes. So now I've done this side of the bonnet and not the other, and admittedly I don't see any difference at all. Bearing in mind I didn't actually dry that side properly, I just quickly went like that just to get off the big drips of water. So I'm not really too sure what that polish is good for. Let's see if it's any difference for if there's water on it. Okay, I'll give some credit where it's due. It might be difficult to see on the camera, but the water does run off on this side a bit easier than it does on this side. So yeah, that's the difference. So I don't really think it's a polish, but it does give you a nice beading up, to be fair. So next up is the Clearview Superior Glass Polish, and admittedly some of these things do say I should use a microfiber pad, but I'm using a cloth because it's my video. And what this says to do is apply 2 drops to a cloth, spread it around, and then give it 5 minutes and then wipe it away. So let's see how it does on the back window. I'm just going to wipe away any excess. To be fair, I actually don't think there is, unless I didn't use enough. And I will be fair, that has cleaned that quite nicely, actually. That has cleaned that pretty well. So yeah, I think that one's okay, to be fair. So next up from the kit is the Project 64, and this is basically a spray wax with hydrophobic qualities. So what we're going to do is the same as we did on the bonnet. I'm going to use it on this side, we'll see how it looks, and then we'll wet it afterwards to see if it does actually repel the water. And literally all it says to do is just spray it and wipe away. So it's actually pretty simple, just on this side. I think I've sprayed a bit too much, but hey ho. I'm not being horrible to the Autobrite products, but I think they're not doing very well at the moment because it looks exactly the same. But let's see if the water does actually run off of it. Okay, there was being honest about that. You can see, look, there's all that water is all still on there, and that is beading up, to be fair, and running off. So okay, it does repel the water, but for the shine, I don't think it does anything. So let's see if Autobrite can redeem itself with the Canubra wax. What's it? Banana wet wax. And pretty same as everything else. It does say use a microfiber pad, but I'm using a cloth, and allowed to cure for 5 to 10 minutes. It's actually quite long. And then wipe it off. So let's see if it's any good and see if it actually smells like banana. So it's just wiping away any residue that was left. It's been about 10 minutes since I put it on. And if I step back, I guess it's got a little bit of a deeper colour than the panel next to it. So it kind of worked, I guess. Still don't think it's great, but it did kind of work. So just 2 products left, and this is the tyre gel. So I'm going to do this one first, and then I'll do the other product and we'll see if it still looks any good. So it does say work it into the walls of it, so my bad. So this is the last product to actually use, and it is the Elegance Luxurious Detailing Spray, and it does say you can use this inside and out, but I'm only going to use it outside. And I use the banana wax here, so I'm going to use this one here, and we'll see if the panels look any different. And all it says is just spray it and then wipe away the residue. So that's pretty simple. It smells nice, actually. So I have actually just done the rest of the car in the detailing spray, and it's come out okay, so that's not bad stuff. But for the tyre, so maybe that was about half an hour ago because I had to redo my window. And they're clean, but they're not particularly shiny, especially if I compare it to the back one. So they're both clean, so I clean both tyres, but that is the difference. And there's not much, to be fair, so again, not too great for the Autobrite there. So what was my final thoughts of the Autobrite 6 Steps of Detailing Sample Kit? And straight off the bat, should you buy it? No. And main reason, it's not really a detailing kit, is it? And as I've said before, I am not a detailer. I just casually like to clean my car, and then she makes me clean her car. So from this kit, the only 2 things I would actually recommend is the Brit Gel Wheel Cleaner and the Purple Velvet shampoo, and you can get them from the Autobrite website. £11 for 500ml of the wheel cleaner, and then £12 for 500ml of the shampoo, because these were actually very good. For the rest of them, what is depressing is that they just doubled up on stuff. So you have 2 wheel cleaners, you have 2 waxes, you then have 2 glue and tar removers. But on all of them, one is better than the other. So I think they've just put these together just to make it look pretty. I will say though, the tar and glue remover did work. There is other ones on the market, but this did work. So I'm not going to knock it, but I just probably wouldn't recommend that one. So unfortunately for the Autobrite kit, it is a hard no from me. And I feel bad about doing that because this is the first negative review I've done. But apart from that, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.